Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, got the old CJ-7. Yeah, we've been having some transmission troubles with it. Whenever we, whenever it's idling or we'd put it in drive, we'd hear this clacking noise like pop, 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 and it was real loud. Wasn't sure what it was, and we were stupid and still drove it around. But here's what the problem was: flex plate. This is the old flex plate, and as you see, it's cracked all the way through, right there. And it's cracked all the way through right there. And where's it at? Starting another crack forming right there. If that crack would have went all the way through, that Jeep wouldn't have been going anywhere. So, what we had to do, get the flex plate out. We didn't take it to anyone because we didn't like spending money. And we don't have a list, so we just kind of did it down here on the floor. So, what we did was took the front and the rear drive shaft loose, and there's the skid plate. Actually, the whole weight of the transmission rests on there. That's a mounting point. We dropped it down about 6 inches, and what we had to do to slide the transmission back was you take those two intercooler lines loose, whatever that is. I'm not even sure what that is. Some sort of vacuum line, I'm guessing. Take that loose. And back here. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a 3-speed automatic GMC transmission. I think it's called a hydromatic. But anyway, you had to take, there's the vacuum line for the 4-wheel drive. Had to take that loose. And I don't know if y'all can see that. The linkage for 4-wheel low, had to take that loose. And there's a solenoid switch up there somewhere. That little orange wire, if y'all can see that, you have to take that loose. Solenoid to engage the 4-wheel low light on the dash. And just get over here to the other side. And take that linkage loose. Well, I think that's some sort of solenoid. You had to take that loose. And next, took the starter down, took all the inspection plates off. There's one on the bottom, one right there, and you can't take that one loose. Well, I think you can, but we didn't take it off. But basically, what you had to do to get the transmission away from the motor, we took all the bolts out that bolt the transmission to the motor, and we got some threaded rods and found 2 holes on each side, screwed them in. They were probably about maybe 8 inches long each, and put us a nut on the end. And with it resting on the transmission rested on those threaded rods, it helped us keep it fairly lined up. And we slid it back from the motor about maybe about 5 inches, just enough to get your hand in there. And it's a tight squeeze, but we got it out. Basically what we did, we took the bolts. There's bolts going towards the transmission. Those will be your outside bolts. We took those out loose first. There's about 3 of them, and there's 5 that go the direction towards the motor. We took those out last. Those are kind of inner, and we got that out. And what this transmission was resting on, we had a floor jack on this right here, and we had a, what's it called? Crap. It's like a jack specifically for a transmission. It has a ratchet strap on it, and you wrap around it, and we had it resting on that, and on those we could roll it back. And basically put it back together. It's basically the opposite of what I just told you. Just make sure you hook everything up back right, and crank it up. Make sure you don't hear any weird noises or nothing. When we crank this one up, the gear for the starter wouldn't disengage on the first try, but since then it wouldn't do it again, so I guess it's fine. But yep, that's pretty much what we had to do. Change out the flex plate on a 1979 CJ-7 automatic. Well, hope this video helps someone. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.